independent. No artist could just send a song out that ain't dropped yet. I believe Tory Lanez is on it, and I believe Rich the Kid is on it. We'll play that song in a minute. However, let's get to some bullshit, man. I don't really do guests because, like, when I'm on the mic, it's me and the hen dog. Like, that's my only guest. I don't need guests. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here that need guests to really keep their shit up. Give me the mic and give me the hen dog, and it's over. I'm going crazy. But tonight, we got Pop Smoke at 12. We got some time to kill, and I figured, you know what? Let's bring somebody on. Anyway, I see this young lady. She's been doing the rounds. I think we talked about her before. I played a clip of what I said about her, and obviously I addressed her on stream, but I think I addressed her on my Instagram too. We got her on here, and I want to have a real quick discussion just because I think she's been talking to a lot of cucks, a lot of simps. Like, some of the niggas who's talking to her, I'm like, this nigga can't talk. You know what I mean? But we're down to have a conversation today. Hold on, let me bring this up. Ain't no fucking Weezy, nigga. Weezy's irrelevant. Nigga, she said the chat niggas was trying to bully her to kill herself. That's what she told me. I said, yo, I don't want them to blame no death on me. I said, yo, chat, chill. They say y'all was wishing all type of stuff. She ain't want no smoke. She backed down. The beef ain't even start. You feel me? Of course, here come Adam. You know, Adam, like, all my rejects, Adam got pumping up. You feel me? I get rid of Selena, he got Selena. I violated a chick, he fucking with. I don't know. Whatever the case is, you know how it goes. Listen, man, it's all in the game. All right, anyway. Actually, I'm going to give him credit for this one. I think I seen her on his shit, too. I ain't got no beef with Adam. Me and Adam beef already. We cool. Sometimes you got beef with a nigga, man. Let that nigga know what's up. Anyway, it's this chick. We got her in the building, chat. Let me play this before, and I believe I got her on Discord. If you're not on Discord, you're tripping. Let me play this if you haven't seen it. I don't know if I have the unedited version. Can I find the unedited version of this? What she said? Do y'all remember this chick? No, we won't have a discussion with her. And the only reason why I'm going to have a discussion with her is because, you know, like, I'm interested in her thinking. I was really hearing her, like, I don't think she's a dumb chick. She was, like, talking to niggas, and niggas was kind of agreeing with her, like, okay, you're making... I'm like, yo, what? Ain't nothing in this chick's conversation or game making sense. But this is where Daddy Act got to come in. She going to talk to Big Papa, and we going to figure it out, okay? Because, hold on real quick. All right, I'm going to play with my commentary. Fuck it. I'm sick. Okay. Now, I want to play her shit without me talking. This shit blew my mind. Blu Jazz. I don't even know where she said the shit at. It's like a 2-minute clip. She said her ex still pays her bills. Hold on, I gotta finish this.
That was your little brother.
I feel like
your little brother.
If it was look so him, that's like
other
way.
Dad passed TV there.
Which podcast is this? Is this I see them talking about new, like, relationship podcast. Is this it?
Person for like 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
So I probably get new
Here this fucker.
Playboy, bunny lifestyle. I'm moving in that bitch. I don't care. Tell me what happened and where it happened.
I think y'all up here, right? And look, and now I love y'all, but I think y'all up here with Big Cat.
I have a question. What if, like, I didn't say like the whole story from the beginning, but like I was dating this person for like 4 or 5 years, and in the first 2 years, I supported myself, but also helped them build their business. And this, like, I dedicated all my space and time and everything to their personal business. And I ended up getting them like a $50,000 loan. I ended up doing money because you
Never love for a whole.
Can we get some? I'm trying to play the clip, but I can't fucking find it.
neither have given me an issue. Yeah.
What I'm saying is your man is...
And I also, in the same note, feel like if I was to ever be in the space that I could repay in any way, shape, or form, that I would. You know what I mean? But, and the other side of me is like, you can't take it back anyway, so it doesn't matter because you've already placed me at this space. So it's like, yeah, unless you want me to fake be with you to keep my shit, then... let's just be friends, and it didn't work, and that's that. But you got to continue to, you know, your credit is going to messed up. I don't know.
Move. Why? Because you fucked here before.
Wait.
No, 1 year, and he's been paying my rent to be with you to keep my shit. You know what I mean?
Hold on. I think I got it.
Could repay in any way, shape, or form, that I would. You know what I mean? But and the other side of me is like, you can't take it back anyway, so it doesn't matter because you've already placed me at this space. So it's like, yeah, unless you want me to fake be with you to keep my shit, then let's just be friends, and it didn't work, and that's that. But you got to continue to, you know, your credit is gonna get messed up. I don't know.
But he continued paying it.
He did continue. He's
He's still paying it.
Yeah.
And you with another dude.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's been like, I've been with my guy maybe like going on 1 year, and he's been paying my rent.
Well, I would love to meet your guy. I would really love to meet him because those men are rare.
I know.
want to get some work.
And one man want to stay in that house that another man is.
All right, bro, I can't even find the fuck shit you were saying. I'm gonna just bring her ass on. You know what I mean? Listen, we ain't got time for simp and cut behavior. Let's get straight to it. Here I go. Find the fuck shit you. Yo! You know what I mean? Listen, we ain't got time for simp and cut behavior. Let's get straight to it. Hey, Jazz. Yo. Turn that camera on. Turn that camera on. We about to be live.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we good. Oh, shit, it works in here. All right, hold on. Yo, I'm gonna have to move y'all other niggas out of here. I ain't gonna lie to you. We are lit. We're live. I remember she even responded to me. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna get my camera on because, you know, you gotta see me face to face too. You heard me? Hold up. Bang right there. And then I'm gonna turn it on up in the bitch right here. Turn on camera. Word! Hey, to you other niggas, bro, y'all gotta watch the stream, bro. I'm moving y'all the fuck out of here because I'm gonna put this on the screen. I love y'all. Okay, cool. Let me put this shit on the screen. Chat, what's good with y'all? Where is it at? Discord. Bang. Let's see, where is it? Wait, why is this shit set like that? Oh. Okay, good. Perfect. All right, chat. I'm gonna make sure everything's on the screen. We're gonna have a conversation. By the way, Jazz, you can say what up to people.
What?
You can say what up to everybody. You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, y'all. What's up? Thank you for having me on here, Akademiks.
Nah, that's all good. Well, first of all, I was outraged and appalled by some of your statements. I seen a clip. You know, I didn't really see the whole episode, but I seen a clip. I was outraged, and I think I had some commentary about it. And I seen you had on your story, you had some responses to it. Hold on. Chat, I'm taking y'all off the tree because y'all covered her face. Here we go. Bet. By the way, for all this, we got a couple simps and incels in here. Y'all can go follow her and do what y'all got to do. What's your ad name? I'll tell them now.
You a hater.
I ain't no hater. I'm just trying to like some of these niggas, like they really want to pay your bills. So I'm giving you the alley-oop.
Good, I'm here for that.
All right, bet, cool. All right, anyway, so you had a response to me, and which by the way was completely incorrect, but we'll get to it. I want to get into this whole thing because let me give you my stance off top. Chat, could y'all see everything? I want to make sure y'all can see everything. I don't want her to be cut off from me. Okay. I think fundamentally, the narrative that even that viral clip was pushing is dangerous for a lot of young women coming up. Very dangerous. And it's dangerous because, truth be told, like, I think the essence of what even a relationship is lost. Like, chicks is really treating their pussy just like it's an object to be bidded over. Like, even when women say they don't fuck broke niggas, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's an issue. Now, when you say, you know what I mean, whatever your ex is paying your bills and certain type of dues, and obviously you're correlating a lot of money with either people you've been with or gonna be with, I feel there was an issue. But I'll give you the stage that you could explain your point a little bit further. Maybe I misunderstood, because when I listened to it, it sounded like pure fuckery. I couldn't believe it. You said what?
No, I laughed. So what you want me to explain? I mean,
just in what world you think your ex nigga should pay your bills?
I feel like if, for one, every man that I've ever been with when they with me, elevate, right? So it don't mean that they not at the space where they should be as a man. Like, let's say you making X amount, like I just pour all myself into my man. Every single man that I've ever been with, while I'm with them, they elevate, right?
Wait,
So
hold
like,
on,
let's
hold
say
on.
I'm down for you.
Wait, you got to expound on that. What do you mean they elevate? You just fucking them right and they
They
having a good.
elevate in regards like they money double. I'm always there to like bounce ideas off of, like they grow. They grow as men. You know, I give them the confidence. I give them everything that a woman should pour into a man that's gonna make him
How do you give
grow
them the
and become a
confidence?
better man.
How do you give them?
What?
How do you give them the confidence? So you say you meet a nigga who his confidence ain't all the way there. What do you do? Like, I guess I want to hear specifics because it felt like you were almost saying like because of your looks and maybe you got some good pussy. I don't know. You were just saying a nigga need to hold you down a certain way, which I think that's just. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, the price of pussy these days is zero. I don't know which niggas is actually paying too much for it.
Yeah, you're just the wrong person. You know what I mean? You're just the wrong person to ask or to expect anything from. And that's okay. There's niggas like you. There's a lot of niggas like you. But then there's the other type too, you know, that's going to take care of women.
So,
but,
so you're, wait. So you're preying on simps. You're preying on the weak.
No, it had nothing to do with Sims. That's what a man's job in society is. A man's job is to provide for women, for his woman, for, you know what I mean? Whoever he wants to court, who he wants to fuck. It's his job to. And a woman's job is to make sure
It's
she's fucking the right.
It's contradicting though.
On the wrong, what?
And by the way, I don't want to cut you off as well, but it is contradicting what you said. You said, okay, I get your stance. You're saying a guy's job is to provide for the chick that he wants to fuck or he is fucking, but your ex ain't fucking unless you still fucking your ex. If I'm paying your bills, I don't care who you with.
Oh.
I'm pulling up 3 a.m. and I'm blowing you back out.
So,
or else you ain't gonna have no lights and you gonna be on the streets.
all right. Let's say you have $500,000. You're making $500,000 a year for the last X amount of time, right? But then I'm with you all of a sudden, and now I motivate you to make double that. And then I put ideas and other things in your, you know, in your view or in your mind, or even assist you. Sorry, I got COVID, I think, from Adam. But
you say you got COVID from broke niggas?
now I really got COVID.
No. Oh, you said Adam. Oh, yeah, it's Adam. All right. Adam straight. Adam got COVID? Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Your Wi-Fi might got COVID too. You here? Hello? Hey, like restart your app or like refresh your phone real quick. By the way, chat, I see some of y'all saying, "Oh, yo, don't do this, don't do." This isn't necessarily about clout, nothing like that. Yo, we have to talk to each other as men and women, trying to understand each other. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I'm in one part of the world, she's in another part of the world. I'm trying to gain someone's understanding. Hopefully, she could explain her points to me. Maybe I could have some better understanding of her. But wait, could you hear me now?
Yeah, you. What was the last you heard?
Okay, you said you called COVID from Adam. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, he was coughing up a storm in there, and then he came out saying he had COVID. He posted some shit there to why he had COVID. So I may have got COVID.
Man. Okay, all right, cool. So wait, so like I think you're using like these vague terms. You're like, yo, you quote unquote helped to get a nigga to double his money. Like I think that's where I'll draw an objection to that because I'm like, you're not really saying what you did. You know what I mean? You're just saying like you be there to support.
If you watch the full clip, I say specifically the things I did. Well, for this one specific person, I got him a $50,000 loan that he didn't have to pay back. He just had to barter the space that he was getting because he's a club owner. I did that when I was like 23 years old. I also like just helped him run the back end of his business, but it's not even about him specifically. Okay. I just feel like every man that I'm with, I just bring myself. I got a business and I bring myself to the table. Like it's me. Like just fuck.
Okay, so in you helping him, like, at no point do you think that because this is how I look at it. It sounds great. Like I always said, chivalry is dead. 100%. I'm gonna tell you when it died too. Chivalry and courting is really dead. Because chivalry and courting in a lot of the traditional sense of how men look at women were predicated on a time when women couldn't work. When a man actually married a woman, you took a woman from their father's home, they were actually technically property of you. It's been long gone since then. You could go make a bag. This chick's on OnlyFans making $250,000 a month. Since everybody could earn their own money, I find it very dangerous when women who basically still want to preach this like, hey, we're not fully equal shit, but then they still want niggas to take care of them. When also they're making their own bag. You can make your own bag. If you're helping a nigga, you can make your own shit. My thing is that why not do that? Like, I'm not saying you can't help somebody as well, but
I still make my own bag. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's not like all my 100% money comes from niggas. I make my own money. I hustle. Like, I get money in many different ways. But my point is, like, let's say me and you is together, right?
okay.
It's the loyalty for me. Like, let's say me and you is together, right? And you got something going on. You got ideas. You got dreams. You got things that you want to get done. I'm going to, like, you know, put in the work, the foot for you. Like, and I'm going to be loyal to you. And I'm going to cook for you. And I'm going to suck your dick. And I'm going to still help you grow into the person you want to be. And I'm going to make you feel like a king. Like, you're going to feel like the man. And so you're going to accomplish everything. And then, I don't know, with me, my experience, the men that I've been with, like, this happened to me like 3 times where they say, like, you motivate me to get more money for you. You know what I mean? Because you do so much for me and I just want to take care of you. And so I don't know what other women get.
I ain't gonna lie, you had me at the first part, but then the second part sounded like a complete simp. Like, if you're saying the nigga's just, his motivation is getting money for you, simp. But I will say this. Because, you know, I broke it down to someone. And this is what, and maybe, again, I didn't see the full thing. That's why I was trying to hope to hear from you. I've had a girl, and by the way, like, my stream kind of knows her. Like, they called her my day one, right? Right before I kind of got popping. By the way, just put it out there. A woman ain't holding you down if she just sucking your dick and fucking you. Like, any chick does that. Like, literally, pussy is $4.99 on OnlyFans. I'm telling you, pussy is, the worth of pussy is almost bankrupt. Chicks is like, sex is nothing to me, right? And I think it shouldn't
And
be
that's
to
why
most
bitches
guys.
gotta withhold their pussy.
That's why what?
And I feel like females gotta withhold. You know what I mean? Hold back more. Like, pussy shouldn't be just around the corner, easy for you to get. Like, it just shouldn't be that way. You know what I mean?
But it's gonna be that when we're in a culture now. Like, even salute to Adam, but Adam is running a porn company. Like, you could spend $4 and see any chick naked. You could spend $10 and see him fucking his wife. That's a fact. So what I'm trying to say is that pussy is not only accessible to see getting fucked, it's accessible to get. $100, you get some head. That's, like, again, I take sex out of it. And this is what I was trying to hear from you, right? Because in certain cases, you might have a point.
Yes.
But the way you put it down, it doesn't have a point. You could get any woman in the world to suck your dick and fuck you. That is nothing that they're doing you a favor. However, I had a girl, and they know it's my day one here. I was out of a job, right? I was in between college and figuring out what I was trying to do. I was with her, and not gonna lie, I remember showing up to see her a bunch of times, and she believed in my vision before money came in. She gave me money for gas. She held it down. That woman, right, I ended up being with for a while. And yeah, I did leave her after a while, but I made sure she was good. I paid her rent for like a year after. But this is the difference. She built or held it down in other ways.
Exactly.
Sex ain't shit. But you're bringing up sex though. That's the only problem we get. When you're saying like sex, I'm like sex? Like sex doesn't really, that's not holding a nigga down.
I'm not bringing up sex, but I ain't bring up sex. I'm saying overall as a woman, you know what I mean? I'm just thinking of that's what I do for my man. So that's just the things that I do for my man. But it's not revolved around sex at all. If you watch my interviews, it's not revolved around sex at all. I have not fucked this person. And I don't think that getting gifts from men should be revolved around sex. You know what I mean?
And by the way, I agree with you. If you say you didn't really ask for nothing, right? And you help that nigga build a business. I don't know which nigga it was. I don't care. If you did help him build a business that's successful for him, of course, like, even after y'all break up, he might, you know, he looking out for you because you helped him at a very pivotal time in his life. I guess, like, the message seem a little fucked up when the standard that you're kind of putting across women are taking it as despite, like, play this. If I meet you right now, there's nothing you can do for me. There's nothing you can do for me but fuck me. Nothing. So when I'm
You
done
don't
with
know
you,
that.
huh?
That's saying that you God, you the pinnacle of everything already. Like, you don't know what I have in my mind that you don't have. You know what I mean? Like, you don't.
What
You
you
can
gonna help
think
me?
that,
Hold
and
on,
your
hold on.
ego could really think that.
What? No, no.
But
What
in
you
real life,
gonna
you
help
don't
me
know
build
that.
to? I already built it. What I'm saying is that, like, I've already got to a level where at this point I'm looking for a companion for not those reasons. We could have a good time, but like, I'm in a space or I'm in a position where you ain't helping me. You ain't gonna help me do shit. So I'm not talking, and I'm not saying.
So
that's
let me
always,
ask you
go ahead.
something.
Go ahead.
So now, any woman that you with, right, that you take on, let's say you see a woman, she fly, like
Yeah.
her vibe, everything about her, da, da, da. She gotta make how much money for you to be with her? Since you already said you got everything, you don't need nothing but fucking. That's all you saying you need. So how much money do a woman gotta make if you want to be with her? Let's say you like her vibe and everything. How much money she gotta make? As a successful man, I'm just curious because niggas always ask, like, what do you bring to the table?
I'm so glad you said that. Honestly, because I could financially take care of everything, I don't look at women as a dollar sign, a checkbook, or anything like that. I want a woman who could be a caretaker and be a possible, person that I could eventually have kids with. Like, it's nothing has to do with money. You get me? Now, here's the thing. When me and you are done fucking around for whatever reason, it's just over. Whatever situations you had before, you got to go back to. I'm not looking at women for money at all. You get me? So if I'm looking at you, I'm like, yo, she has a really nice personality. Yo, she's a very loving and caring woman. Shit, maybe we could, build something together. If it don't work out, it's over. You know what I mean? Like, if you hit me after and be like, oh, hey, you were living in my crib, right? And you were like, yo, I'm used to living in your mansion. What about if now, since I got to move out, you got to pay for me to live in another same type scenario? I'm going to be like, no, I wouldn't do that. Why would I do that?
No, like, yo, let me clean your crib for a room and that shit. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, all right, but like I understand some of your point. I guess my I lost you where I feel like when you think about the city girls, when you think about even Sweetie, Meg Thee Stallion, the message you're sending to women is that, listen, you're God's gift to the world, and you need to, like, you know what you say. Okay, no, and by the way, you could think that, but it's like a nigga should take care of you for whatever reason. It's not the case. You know what I mean? And usually it's 0.05% of women that even are in that position. You gotta be the baddest chick and you gotta fuck the best. Like, most of these chicks, like, even in the industry, they're pass around bitches. Everybody done fucked them. Then once them falls in love. That's a fact. So it's like, it's problematic.
If you ask around about me, I done spoke to a couple people, but you ain't never gonna know who or what. You know what I
let
mean?
me ask you a question also. Just on your past, what racially, what type of dudes you date or have dated?
So it's been a range, I dated the athletes. I dated, I've been on a couple dates with rappers and stuff like that. Nothing ever too deep.
But racially, are we talking about white dudes?
I dated a square.
Or no, are we talking about white dudes, black dudes, Spanish dudes? What's the majority? What are we talking about?
It's mixed. It's mixed. Like Middle Eastern, black, Spanish.
The nigga who paid your bills for, and by the way, I'm gonna excuse him because it looked like you're saying you helped build his business. That's the part that needs to be said. If you help that nigga get money, and you help build his business, I don't know if you did. I mean, he might be looking at you like you a fucking liar. All you did was suck dick and get fucked. Mm-hmm. If that's the case, you ain't help. But if you like,
not at all.
If you was taking out loans for him, if you was doing all that, yo, good shit. What race was he though?
Middle Eastern.
He was Middle Eastern. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is it safe for me to say that, do you feel this way more of like what you do for these dudes or how you look?
Say that again?
In terms of you
It
like
broke.
having the standard of the guys that you deal with, do you feel this way because of the what you do for them, or how you believe you look, or whatever, or how you fuck, whatever the case is?
I feel like it's a mixture of everything. I don't even feel like it's about how I look, because I feel like it's about the energy I carry. Like my whole life since I was young, like I had niggas paying for shit without realizing what I was doing. It wasn't even like I was finessing purposely. I just had niggas buying me shit, you know what I mean, all the time. Like, so I don't know. I think it's energy. I think, you know what I mean, when you have an air, like there's just some people that want to take care of you, you know, that respect you and want to take care of you. I feel like that's been my experience.
Okay, so let me ask you right now, if you saw a dude, he's pushing carts at Walmart, you know what I mean? Shit, he got ambition, but like that's just where he's at to pay the bills. You gonna entertain him? You in Walmart, you running up a bag, buying all type of shit. He try to holler at you. Would you?
Absolutely not.
What do you mean?
No.
So you basically you don't
Not
date,
interested.
you
It's,
wait, you cut out. I gotta take another shot of Henry for this. Wait, hold on. You cut out real quick. Wait, why wouldn't you be interested? Could you hear me?
it's not my standard. That's like a lower standard than what I believe. You know what I mean? Maybe when I was 22 or 21, you know what I mean? But at this day and time, no.
So you're not willing to date potential, but you still want to be seen as the person who helped the person build. That's confusing. Like, it's like, for example, hey, Michelle Obama met Barack, who's
It's a level. So it's like, no, I'm not gonna help you build if you. I'm not gonna help somebody build if they pushing carts and they have a dream. You know what I mean? You got to be like already established to some level where I can bring the rest to the table. You know what I mean? I'm not like bringing the whole table, the cloth, the spoon, the fork, and feeding you too. You know what I mean? You have to be a man. You have to be able to already have your shit going and moving.
Okay, but suppose he's, I don't know, suppose he's a wannabe rapper, like he goes to the studio at night, or say shit, he wants to work on Wall Street and he's taking, you know, classes to be a stockbroker at nights, but he's pushing carts in the day. It don't seem like you want to be too on the ground level, but you definitely want the ground, because the chick I'm talking about, she ground level. She's with me when I didn't have nothing. I didn't have a job, because if I got millions in the back.
How old was she?
Well, truthfully, she was like, we were like 22, yeah.
Exactly. That's a normal age to be, you know what I mean, on the ground. But when you 27, 28, 29, like you got to pick your feet up. And as a man, your feet should have, you know what I mean, been figuring it out. But so, 22, 21, you know what I mean?
So wait, so if
I wouldn't even recommend a woman honestly do that, but.
So wait, like a nigga you meet now, like, if he's making $30,000 a year, would you be interested in him?
Wow. How he cannot support me. What is he gonna buy me? Food?
Like, what does he have to buy you though? Like, you got your own bag, right? Why does he need to buy you shit? Say he can support himself, and yeah, y'all could go on dinner days, maybe one or two vacations a year. He'll somehow find a way, but he not buying you no goddamn purses. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna have a real modest type of relationship. That's the average relationship. Most of these, here's my problem. Most of these chicks look at, like, and maybe you're an outlier too. They look at Sweetie, Ari, Jada. They think they them. Except Jada is dating Lil Baby. Ari's dating Moneybag Yo. You're dating Tyrell, who literally is doing PPP scams or doing some other dumb shit. You can't have the same expectation. Mm-hmm. The Shade Room has jaded single women's minds to think that some dude with hundreds of thousands of dollars that they're making is gonna run to them. Like, what do you think is the average or the minimum amount of money somebody gotta be making for you to give them a chance?
I would say like, 200.
200
kind
what?
of around there, and that's being modest.
Like $200,000?
Yeah, that's little, right?
Well, I'm not talking about for me. I'm just talking about where I was at. Like, all right, hold on. Why does a nigga need $200,000 to get with you? Be honest. Real talk.
Because I make a little bit over 100, a little bit over, maybe like 50 around
Yo, but also
and like
niggas don't care what you make. They might just be interested in you. Yo, you bad, you a nice girl, you funny. They like you. They don't care. They don't even want you to spend on them. They'll eat the bullet, whatever. Like, they just want to be with you. Why do they have to make 200? Why is it a money situation?
Because I feel like that's enough. My lifestyle, it's about a lifestyle. You know what I mean? I live a certain lifestyle, a lifestyle that I could provide for myself, by myself. And so it's like, if I have a man, my lifestyle got to be double or triple that. Or why am I with this person if I could just provide this lifestyle by myself?
So the lifestyle dictates the type of guys you would be into.
Oh, yeah, it's a lifestyle thing.
Okay.
You know, I'm not going to get like Fulano for the projects. We don't live the same lifestyle. We don't have the same page. You know what I mean?
So do you believe that dudes who don't make a lot, like, what would your advice to ladies be, right? A badass chick, she might come from whatever environment, but she's bad as hell. Would you advise her to date somebody who's not making $200,000, but he's making $20,000? He works at CVS at a register, but she's bad as hell.
Wait, repeat that because my phone broke up.
Oh, I said, would you advise that women who are super attractive and are from a certain environment, but the dudes who are trying to holler at them, they don't make $200,000. They don't even make $30,000. Would you advise that those women deal with those guys or not?
Hell no. Hell no, sis. Hell no. Don't do it. No. These niggas ain't shit. You can't settle for the broke one. The fuck? Choose one that got, you know what I mean? Gonna give you some type of luxurious happiness. Like, the fuck?
All right. Now I'm glad you said that. So all right, let's welcome to my world. All right. Cool. So either you or you could take it off of you. It could be one of them other chicks, right? Bad as hell. She now meets Akademiks. I make millions a year. Okay? Because I now have to spoil her. I'm spending this, I'm spending that. Okay, I'll give you the bags, whatever the case is. But now I'm looking at you just as a high quality prostitute. Why should I really even take you serious? If my money is what attracted you, my money's gonna keep you. Now I got you, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna fuck every other chick that's hollering at me too, because they want to be in your position. At that point, why the fuck should I really, the money brought you here or made you interested. Why the fuck shouldn't I treat you like how I treat my money? Replaceable.
And so, yeah, and so the thing is it's not about the money that brought me there. You know what I mean? It's about a man that knows how to make money is attractive. You know, it's more behind a man that has money. It's more than just the money attracted you. And also it's a standard. Just because I won't date somebody who make 30,000, it's because, you know, he's not at what I like. You know what I mean?
But
like,
you also
you don't
told
have
me
the type of
earlier.
mind I like.
You also told me earlier you were helping niggas build. But it sounds like, to keep her, I'm gonna be honest with you, just in America.
22.
Okay, but in America, anybody, you could be 50 making $200,000 a year. You are good. Like, you don't need more. Like, of course, everybody wants to make more. But if you're making $200,000, if that's your requirement, you think you're gonna meet somebody making $200,000 a year, and you're gonna say again?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. The money that I make six figures, a little bit over. You know, like maybe.
Wait, how do you make it? How do you make it? Like,
And
if you don't mind
I
me
don't
asking.
even. Huh?
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans is one of them. I sell weight loss, sell designer clothes. Like, I'm just always getting money. You know what I mean?
What makes you the majority of the money for the six figures? Is it OnlyFans? Be honest.
No, it's a mixture. OnlyFans is probably like, you know, yes, probably half of my income, but I get money like every day.
Now, I know you look like a get money chick. What's the biggest thing that gets you the money? Is it OnlyFans?
OnlyFans is like half of my income, but I don't know if it's the biggest thing because sometimes I get big. You know, I have 2 Airbnbs. Sometimes I have large events. Like, it's a range. I didn't really that out.
So
My account will know. I don't know.
okay, so with all that said, explain to me how you're not like an escort then. You make your money from?
Because I'm not.
No, go ahead. No, I'm hearing you. I want to hear the answer.
Nothing close to an escort, because anybody that I've ever actually fucked, they become my man right after. Like, if I fuck you, you're my man. I don't until I say you're not my man no more. And I've had offers like from.
Let me give an explanation of high class escorts. We're not talking about prostitutes. We're not talking about these low class bum bitches who are on the corner and who are basically call girls. You call them up, you pay a certain, you meet them. No, high class escorts basically look at men as, hey, listen, you need to be of a certain stature, spending a certain money to be valued by me to say you're worth my time. That's how they get around the law. In reality, they're selling pussy, right? But let's just talk escort. You're basically saying you would entertain a nigga who doesn't make a certain amount, who doesn't spend a certain amount on you, who doesn't maintain your lifestyle. You also make your money on OnlyFans where people or simps or funny your lifestyle explain. Like, I'm having a hard time thinking. I think you're a high class escort.
Nah, not at all. I wouldn't say that, because I've had offers from people giving, and just because you have money doesn't mean that I'm gonna be interested either. You know, there's a lot of men with money that I turn down. Like, I'm not interested. I don't like you. I don't like your vibe. Like, that's just an entry point. Like, what do? You know what I mean? Like,
Escorts could pick their clients.
Escorts
could pick their clients. Trust me, they could pick their clients. So I'm not saying some escorts could pick their clients. They might have such a clientele list. If certain people don't look attractive or whatever, they might not want to spend time with them. They have the luxury if they have a bunch of clients. When you equate,
I'm know about those women. I can't speak on them, and I'm not against anything anybody else chooses to do. But I love my pussy. I value my pussy. So it's like, I'm not just throwing it around here and there. It's just, I'm not giving it to a broke man. That's it.
What is your pussy worth?
I'm only going to give it to a man that has some.
What is your pussy worth?
It's priceless. There's no price on my pussy, but it's my body. If you enter into my pussy, you enter into my whole body. You know what I mean? I don't know about men, but I know women. If we have sex with somebody, I feel like we feel them days after. You know what I mean? You still feel them. Like, you still kind of know when they wake up, when they sleep. Like,
okay, but you also said for the nigga to qualify, his money needs to be at a certain level. So there is some value on him having money. What I'm asking you in terms of its worth is that,
well, who doesn't value money? That's what you need to live.
No, of course we all value money. I'm just saying the reason why I even bring up escort is because I think women sometimes unknowingly, they put a price to themselves. When you say, hey, for me to fuck with you, you need to make $200K. There's high-level escorts that fuck with governors and mayors that have applications that people have to, how much do you make? There's high-level escorts who are basically, they're going to weed out the bum-ass niggas to say, you need to be making this amount to even fuck with me. Also, there's certain type of escorts that don't say, hey, you have to pay for my time by hour. But of course, it's a wink-wink, head nod. That's how they avoid conviction or prosecution. And prostitution's illegal. To say, hey, I know you're going to treat me this way, have me this type of shit. You're probably going to buy me bags, cars, this, that, and third. Doesn't remove the fact that you're an escort. When money is involved with the people who you are choosing, you're on the escort-ish lane. And that's what I was trying to figure out, what separates you from
not
that.
at all. Every man that I've been with, you know what I mean? For long periods of time. But my shortest period of time is like 8 months. Otherwise, every man that I've been with has been 5 years, whatever the time frame was. But I don't think that's escortage, because it's not like I date men. Like, I'm on like dates. Like, I'm meeting different men. Like, in this month, I dated 5 guys, or it's not on that type of level. It's like, you know what I mean? I see you. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I don't, I don't. But if I do fuck with you, it's the long way. Like,
Okay. How does the conversation of like figuring out how much a guy makes even come up? So say you meet a guy.
I mean, you could tell.
Okay, but where are you from, by the way?
I'm from the Bronx.
Okay, you're from New York, I bet. when you go to Miami, there's a lot of broke niggas parading to be rich. They'll pick you up in a Lambo that they're renting for the day. They'll pick you up in a Lambo that their friend.
Yeah, but we already know, we know game like that is rented for the day. Like, you know what I mean?
So how do you figure it out?
Like,
Do you just ask them like, yo, how much money you make? Do you just kind of sum it up? Like, how are you making these decisions? Because a broke nigga will finesse himself to fuck you. He'll be the nicest guy, whatever, and he'll know that the money is the apple of your eye. He'll fool you. He'll show you a lifestyle. He got a little chain, but it's his man's chain. He'll bring you to a crib, man's crib, drive a car. Listen, I'm telling you this because I let my niggas do that with my shit. I don't care. You know what I mean? If a chick is hypnotized by money, oh, you want to take you want to take my Lambo to impress her? Go take it. You want to take this to impress her? Go ahead. As long as it gets.
You want to know something?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna keep it above. If I was to see you in the street and think you got millions of dollars just off your vibe, you know what I mean? So I could even be wrong, you know? No disrespect, respectfully.
No,
which is good
like
because
that.
you ain't trying to get a bitch.
I like that.
I mean?
Whoa, it's not even that too. Like, I'm not the guy with a chain. I wear a Champion hoodie. They gave me this shit for free. I got these hats for, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm that type of person. But and when I'm speaking, like, I'm not really speaking up for the people with money. I'm actually speaking for, like, I connect with, like, my viewers. Most of them, they're regular people. Some of them, they work a dope-ass job where they make $80,000 a year. They look at you, they're like, oh, this is an attractive chick from the Bronx. She's nice, whatever. But it feels like the message is kind of fucked up when you're kind of saying, yo, for my lifestyle, a hardworking nigga who's not doing nothing wrong and you know what I mean, just trying to excel and keep grinding, that's not my type just based on what he's making at the moment. So then the question comes to, okay, so if your type is dictated by a bank account, let me ask you a question. I always say this to women who chase wealth instead of chasing people with good actual traits. If you are with a nigga, whatever amount, he makes $10 million a year, but he cheats, are you cool with it? Wait, I didn't hear you say it.
Think that she's gonna be with a man for 10 years, 12 years, 15 years, and he not gonna cheat? Huh?
Wait. Answer it again because you got cut off. So I'll ask you.
Even the broke nigga is gonna.
So you don't mind if your rich nigga cheats?
The same way I mind if my broke nigga cheats. You know what I mean? God forbid I got a broke nigga. But I'm saying, like, I mind. But it's going to happen. It's a man's nature. It's a natural man's nature. I'm not going to be with a man for 40 years, 15 years, and he's never going to fuck another bitch. Never going to cheat.
All right. So then I ask you, what's the trade-off? Like, there's always a trade-off. There's a trade-off with everything in life. And what I mean by trade-off is that if you're saying that...
I feel like, you want to know, I'm going to keep it real. I think it's a trade-off when a woman actually decides to commit to somebody, because when you are singular and you're by yourself, you have, you know, several men that are trying to court you and take care of you and do what, you know what I mean? So I feel like the trade-off is when I actually when you get into a relationship. That's the trade-off with any man. It don't matter, because as a woman, you have to sacrifice when you with a man, period. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? All girls is going to agree with that. You may not see that, but most women sacrifice for their man. You know what I mean? Especially when they love. You know, women love hard. You know how we come. So it's like, I feel like that's the trade-off, like when being in the relationship. Because when you singular, I could have 10 niggas paying for my shit.
Wait, niggas will pay
and nobody, you know what I mean?
Pay for your stuff even if they're not with you?
But when you actually have...
Let me ask you a question. Like, in all of this, and we've talked about kind of relationships a little bit, right? And I'm trying to forward the conversation. Like, I don't hear nothing about love. I don't hear nothing about, you know, being really into it with that person. I hear about what they need to bring to the table. But, like, okay, cool. Even if I wipe that away to say, hey, just like how some people might like a chick with a fat ass, you like a dude with a fat bank account, right? Like, is love even a thing? Yeah. Is it possible for you to fall in love with a broke dude? Wait, I didn't hear you. We didn't hear you.
Absolutely not. Hell motherfucking no.
Chad. Hey, what race are you, by the way?
I'm Dominican, Ecuadorian, and Puerto Rican.
I've dated a Dominican chick. You know what she told me? She said it's born, is bred in their DNA. It says Dominicans are chicks who know how to go get the nigga with the bag. That concerned me a little bit.
Choppy.
I then also kind of looked at, just analyzing the landscape. Sometimes when women are Hispanic, they feel they get that preferential treatment. I don't see a lot of black women rolling around. Of course, we see it in the high class media. If we're talking about city girls, Sweetie and shit. But a lot of black girls really don't have that mentality. Do you find amongst your friends, if we're talking about black and Spanish, that mostly black or Spanish girls think like this?
Oh, I feel like I think a lot of us think the same. It depends on, I don't want to say certain things. It depends on what level of privilege of pretty you have and what you're used to your whole life. So there's a lot of girls that I know that, yeah, they are black and they get spoiled probably more than me. They really get niggas with a big bag. You know what I mean? Whether it be temporary or not. I don't think it's based on race.
Wait, how old are you again?
It's more based on, 28.
You're 28. And what do you think, if I invited 5 chat niggas in here, what do you think they would rate you? We finna do it. You cut out. Say again?
You said if you was to invite 5 what?
Five dudes from my audience to rate you. I'll show them your Instagram, this and third. What do you think they would rate you? And also, what do you rate yourself? Because it's always interesting to see. A lot of times I find women walking around with an ego that is I don't know who gave this to you.
Yeah, no, I don't really rate myself. I don't think that I just know what I'm used to. You know what I mean? I can only go by the results that I've gotten. I'm not really obviously I'm gonna think I'm fine. Everybody should think they look good. But it's not based on, I think it's more based on energy too, because I was 13, 14, 15, 16, and I wasn't the prettiest girl in the class, and I still always got everything I wanted. And there's some pretty girls that don't know how to get it. You know what I mean? So I think it's energy. I wouldn't base it on
Let me ask you a question as well. So your OnlyFans, what do you do on your OnlyFans? And by the way, we got a chat nigga in here. He about to, you know what I mean? Hey, yo, cut your camera on. Wait, what do you post on OnlyFans? Do you post? Are you fucking on there, or is it just sexy pictures?
No, I posted. Yeah, I posted sexy pictures and stuff like that.
So you haven't posted a picture.
Topless.
You haven't posted a picture of you you know what I mean, inhaling a penis and sucking a cock or nothing like that.
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. And wait, if it's too much information, you don't got to say. Are you making 6 figures off that?
Off of OnlyFans?
Yeah.
A little bit now, a little bit less than that, because I'm not heavy.
Okay, and what about before you kind of went viral? So before you went viral, so let's say in February, what were you making?
I had a page of 150,000, my old page, but I lost it. So this is my new page, which my money went down because of it. Because I used to sell clothes. I used to sell everything on my old page.
All right, hold on. Let me just ask
anything that was everything.
I don't even know why I'm being pussy. Let me ask the question I want to ask. I got $100,000 right now. If I give you $100,000 to fuck my man's on OnlyFans, would you do it?
Hell no.
What's the price?
No.
What's the price?
I'm not fucking nobody on OnlyFans for money.
So you would never do it?
No.
Say it's your boyfriend.
If it's somebody I'm in love with, somebody I'm in a relationship, somebody I'm engaged to, somebody I'm gonna marry, or somebody I'm married to, that's different. But I'm not gonna fuck somebody on OnlyFans for money.
Was there a point in your life that you said you would never post naked pictures online for money?
No, I've always been
So you were always cool with.
I've always been naked in my house, walking around, cooking naked. I've always just been free with myself,
Okay, I only asked that because there's a lot of women. I think the strip club and definitely OnlyFans is a gateway for whoreness. Like, if you ask a chick when she's like 12, like, they look at themselves and their self-esteem say they would never, quote unquote, sell their body. They would never put themselves out to be naked for money. And then you hit 21, 22, and bills start piling up. And all of a sudden, all those morals start to disintegrate, okay? And you say you make a little bit under 100,000? Say again?
At 12 years old, I was using the broom as a stripper pole, pretending it was a strip pole.
Okay. When'd you lose your virginity?
I'm dead.
When'd you lose your virginity?
Yo. I was real young.
Not younger than me? Who were you, 13?
You know what I'm saying? Like, some Bronx age around there.
Okay. You was fucking early. All right, bet. That's all good. Listen, yo, we got some chat niggas in the building. We got my man, yo, you ever heard of him? He's infamous in New York. The Big AJ. He's in the building. Yo, cut that camera on, AJ. Stop playing around. Now, this might be a speed. He comes here every